Hey, what's up, Mike? Quick demo video for you for your 7 chambers SKIG. As you know, I just got this done this morning. I've been working on it for a while now because first of all, we etched this, and I don't know if it's going to pick up good on camera, but I etched this all within. It's got the Sith code running all throughout the saber, so I mean from the very tip all the way down the shroud, the handle, and the pommel. That's all the Sith code, and it's written in Sith text, if you can see that, but you did see the pictures there. It's a 2-button setup, so your top switch is your activation and your bottom switch is your auxiliary. We've got the stock V3 MPXLs in there that you asked for, and then here's your chamber. So I got a chamber rod here in the middle from Phil Guinness. I resin printed these chamber fins to hold that stock Graflex clamp card in the back, and then this is a real quartz crystal on a translucent holder that I put in there so everything would light up for you. To get to everything, you just want to unscrew the handle. We'll take that off. I did use the Proffie that you provided me. It was in like an LGT core or something. I took that out. I did put it in here. And then I used the sound fonts that were on there, and I just added the accent coating. Something to watch out for on this Proffie. This particular one, or this particular brand, and it's from LGT, I see that now. The SD card holder sticks out the tiniest bit further out front than all others that I've messed with. So like from KR Sabers or CC Sabers or whatever. So if you pop this board up, you cannot pop it up like that diagonally and snap it back down. You're gonna have to pop it all the way out of the chassis and snap it back down straight down, so that this SD card will clear that shelf that I've got right there next to your Smuggler's Outpost emblem. You can see how it's butted up right up against there. There's absolutely no room. I didn't think I was gonna be able to use this chassis, but if you do it right and do it slow, it fits in there perfect, right? But if you try to bring up the board diagonally and then snap it back down diagonally, you're not going to be able to do that, and you can break your SD card. So just be careful for that. You have a removable battery setup, so spring sides your negative, and then a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. So we'll throw a battery in this guy. Put this handle on and just screw it back in. I've got some little bit of animations going on when the saber's off. So the Graflex card and the crystal are just kind of doing their thing until you turn it on, and then you have motion controls as well. See your LEDs in there firing up. Auxiliary back here. And you'll see that here. And we twist off. Or you can use the activation button to turn it on. And then use activation to turn it back off as well. A little bit of a pre-op. So I did heat stain the emitter because this is steel. So I used heat to do this. This is your blade retention right here. So you just want to back this up out of the blade socket. You can look at it, but I like to use my finger and make sure it's out of the blade socket. And then this takes a 1-inch diameter neopixel blade. So we'll throw a blade in here. And you get your blade in here, lock it down with this guy. So everything's working good there. We'll turn this light off. Tapping for blaster deflex. Battle mode. So you get that blade lock up here, but then you could see it here too until you pull away from it. Go to another sound font. So whenever you do, you know, your blaster blocks or your blade lockup, I made sure that you'll see that animation in your crystal chamber as well. Just like that. Do another one.
I'm right.
Now if you're on something and you want to change the color, hold down your aux and hit the power. You'll hear that button or that sound, and you can just twist this saber and go through different colors. As your blade changes color, so will your crystal chamber. So if we're cycling around here, say you want a yellow blade for Ray, we just tap power. Now we've got that yellow blade and we've got a blue chamber. And then it'll be like that when you turn back on.
Ascension.
Just like that. And we'll take this blade back out. And then to get your battery, it's the same thing that we did when we put it in, right? We'll just unscrew the handle. And then over here from the positive side by the speaker, you should be able to pop it out just like that with your finger, no problem. And yeah, that's pretty much your saber. Your chassis has some force lightning on it on both sides. It does say Solo Sabers over here for me. Your chassis retention screw is this little grub screw right here, so that never comes out. That holds everything in place. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let me know if you got any questions, man. If not, we'll get this thing packed up. All right, thanks.